Well, it looks like summertime is settling in nicely across the area. Today, another hot, humid day. Not a lot of weather action. Skies did bubble up with some clouds. That's what we find right now. But we're not finding any wet weather, at least not in the Springfield area. Looking at the month of June so far, it seems like 70-degree highs was so long ago. It's been hot the last 4 days. In fact, we've hit 90 degrees over the last 4 days in Springfield. Today's high officially 90. The record high for today's date, 98, set back in 1934, and with today's high of 90 degrees, we are running a little bit above average. The average high for this time of the year is 87, and 4 days in a row to hit 90 degrees. That's the longest streak to hit 90 degrees since August of last year. Looking at the pattern across the region, it has been pretty quiet. We have seen clouds bubble up just enough to generate a few isolated showers. We even had a shower move out of Stone County up toward Christian County. That one has since fallen apart, but we've got a couple of showers in eastern Shannon County, just east of Winona. You can see one on either side of Highway 60. Looks like that rain's pretty light. Looking further north and northwest, we find severe weather. Stretching from Wisconsin through Iowa back into Kansas, that along a front that is stalled, a front that is run up against that summer ridge that's blanketing our area, and it looks like it will not move any further south. So the risk of severe weather that we find to our north and northwest right now is not going to spill into our region. We're looking at another quiet night ahead. So the showers that popped up today did tend to favor south central Missouri and north central Arkansas. That's where instability levels have been highest. So that's kind of what we're doing. That's the game right now, is tracking where dew points or moisture is a little bit higher, and in turn where instability levels are a little bit higher, because that's probably, if you're going to find anything isolated popping up, that's probably where you're going to see it tend to fire up. And it looks like for tomorrow afternoon, areas near and south of I-44, west of Highway 65, this is going to be the zone that has the best chance at seeing an isolated downpour to pop up. Now, overnight tonight looks quiet. Skies are going to be mostly clear, and it looks like for tomorrow we'll see mostly sunny skies. In the afternoon, though, I would expect some shower activity to pop up. It's going to be isolated in nature. Many spots, even in the favored areas, won't see any wet weather. But don't get caught off guard if you happen to have one of those downpours pop up over your house. Temperatures tonight dropping to about 72. Looks like highs tomorrow back up around 90 with heat index values back in the mid to upper 90s during the afternoon. On Wednesday, I think maybe a little bit hotter in Springfield, maybe 91, and then looking ahead to Thursday, 91 again for the high. The summer ridge, which is blanketing the eastern half of the United States, it's going to get squashed back toward the south as we work through this upcoming weekend. And it looks like early next week we're going to have a little dip in the jet stream moving through the upper Midwest, and that will push the next cool front into the area on Monday of next week. Before then, though, we may have rain chances perking up a bit on Friday into Saturday. I think Sunday of this coming weekend will be dry before that cold front generates some higher rain chances on Monday of next week. And you can see the heat, well, it's going to stick around. While it will be a bit cooler on Friday, we're still looking at highs in the upper 80s and then back in the low 90s over the weekend. Bailey?
All right, thank you.